Hello, my name is Dabuz, and welcome to the first video in a series called Fundamentals of Smash. This is going to be a video series that basically details the fundamentals of Smash, as the name implies. It will be targeted at players of all levels: low, middle, high level, competitive, casual, anyone who just wants to get better at not just Smash 4, but any Smash game or even other fighting games. Should really check out these videos and pay attention to them because they will be explaining all the different concepts in a way that's easy to understand, digest, and easy to apply. Now, as an introduction to myself, my name is Dabuz. I'm a tournament player for Smash 4. I have been playing Smash Brothers since 64. I've been playing Brawl competitively since it first came out, and since I started going to tournaments about 2 years into Brawl's lifespan, I've been considered a professional level player, one of the top players of the time. I've won many tournaments over the course of Brawl, placed high at many events including Apex 2012, 2013, Impulse 2012, and 2013, Clash of Titans 5 and 6, and 4. And yeah, I've also placed very well in a lot of Smash 4 tournaments, including winning many of them, which especially includes the Nintendo National Open Championship. I also for about a year dabbled in the PlayStation also Battle Royale community, which is a game very similar to Smash, and I pretty much dominated that scene for a year. I've even won a couple tournaments for Injustice, and yeah, I have a lot of experience in Smash games and just fighting games in general. I feel like I can explain fundamental concepts very well. So with that said, this first video is going to be the most fundamental concept of them all: understanding a character. Now, this isn't a video to just go through characters' moves and explain what they do. This is a video for you as a player who found a character you like, played a little bit with, and just really enjoyed, to understand how to look at a character's moves, figure out how to apply them, and really just a good way to understand your character when you're trying to first learn them. For this video, I will be using Bowser Jr., character who I personally enjoy a lot, and I think might not be good, but the character who goes through a lot of different. His moves have a lot of different variety and purposes, and showcase a lot of ways to look at moves and movesets and understand how to apply the knowledge of all those moves together. And so yeah, Bowser Jr. will be my character of choice for this video. The opponent is a level 3 CQ Mario, but that won't be relevant. So to get started off, let's just look at his moves. Jab. Moves fast. You can hold it out like this. So if I just want to see if someone's going to approach me, I do this, and if someone approaches me, it goes into this. Yeah, fast move, can cancel it with something quickly. Yeah, pretty good move, decent range. Looks like it has a disjoint. Now with the jab 2. Combos out of jab 1, it looks like. Yep. It's fast as well. Has a bit more range, I think. Let's see. I'm getting the right spacing. Yep, has a bit more range, but I can't cancel into anything like jab 1, which means if I do jab 2, I probably want to commit to jab 3, which is the finishing move, which is a multi-hit, which means if someone's spot dodging, it'll catch him. It's disjointed, so it's good at challenging other moves. It does a lot of damage. So when I look at a move like this, I'm thinking, because it has a lot of cooldown as well, so I'm thinking jab 1, I might be able to hold out as use as a safe poke. But when I do jab 2 and jab 3, I need to finish it, so it looks like a move that I want to use when someone's close up to me, when I just want to throw a hitbox, interrupt what they're going to do, to pressure them, anything. Because it's so unsafe that I don't want to use it as my main spacing tool, I don't think. So that's jab, that's how I feel about it when I just look at the move initially. And now let's go to F2. Fast move, low cooldown, this looks like it goes pretty far. Goes far, it does 8 damage as well, has some decent knockback. Yeah, this looks like a move that I'll use as a primary spacing tool. Because it's a single hit, fast, low cooldown, nice knockback. It just has everything you could want as a spacing tool. You can also use it out of dash, which is nice. You can even angle it, so if someone's on a ledge you can do that, if someone's in the air you can do that. You can definitely challenge a lot of things because it's disjointed. Next, down tilt. This move is a 3-hit move. Decent damage. It would catch spot dodges, it would catch people rolling in me. It would catch people trying to air dodge. It has just a very long lasting set of hitboxes. It also has very nice startup and cooldown. This is another move I consider a primary spacing move because of its startup and cooldown. When you're looking for moves that you see bread and butter spacing moves, that's what you want to find. You want to find range, startup, and how safe it is. So I can just do that. It's a jab, and then I can do something on a jab. Very good. Next, up tilt. This move is also extremely fast. The fork is definitely a disjoint. What about... It looks like it probably combos. Well, not technically a combo. It's sort of like Fox's or Mario's up tilt, where it's not a combo, but they have no way to get out of it, I don't think, unless they have a fast move. So this move will probably be good. It looks like it goes high in the air, so I can say this move is anti-air. It's fast. With both the start and cooldown, it has okay range. It even has a hitbox in front of me, but that's not really that good. But as an anti-air, I can see it being great. So yeah, that seems like not only an anti-air move, but a combo starter. Do up air out of that. So I look at this character's neutral game right off the bat. I noticed something is that he has a lot of disjoints, which come into play later on. Now next let's look at his smashes. So I already know I'm using my spacing moves. I'm assuming smash is going to be kill moves, not necessarily safe. Forward smash. Decent start up on forward smash. Nice range. Lots of definitely a disjointed move. Kill is pretty nice. Mario's at what, 100 and he dies off the edge. Yeah, I think overall a very solid smash. However, decent amount of cooldown. If someone shields this, they can definitely punish this. You can also angle it up and down, meaning if someone grabs ledge twice, you can do an angle down, F smash and definitely catch them for early kills. Definitely a move that if I want to kill someone, I'm going to think about using a lot. Now, other moves. Down smash. Down smash, another disjoint, has quite a bit of startup. Let's see if it kills as well as F smash. Okay, to 100. I think 100 would be a good way to tell if it kills or not. A little higher than that would kill. Keep in mind, training with there's no rage, so that's actually a pretty strong killing move. So yeah, it has a lot of cooldown, but the one thing I noticed right away from this move is that it covers both sides. Meaning, if I think someone's gonna roll into me, I can just rinse it immediately. I can charge it. If I think someone's gonna air dodge around what side they gonna land on, I use this move. This fact that this move covers both sides, kills, does damage, and is kind of slow, but not too slow. Means this is one of those moves I use when someone's going to be coming close to me and I'm not really trying to space something out, but just punish them for being close. Once again, it's disjointed. So, definitely not a move. Definitely a move I use when I read someone due to how unsafe it is. Because this definitely can be punished with, like, probably another smash. Finally, his up smash. That move is definitely an anti-air move. I'm right next to Mario basically, and it's not hitting him. Even the outside hitboxes don't combo into the ending hitbox. If I'm right next to Mario, combos. So let's see if Mario's jumping, just how good the hitbox is. But before even that, let's just see. Oh yeah, that's a lot of lag. His hitbox ends there, and then there's like a couple seconds, well, half a second, just running and punish before Bowser Jr. can do what I assume is his fastest move, jab. So yeah, something you definitely do when someone's in the air, you think someone's gonna jump. It kills though. Killing Mario from the middle of the stage off the top at 100. Might even kill earlier than that. Nope, so 100. So it kills by 100, which is actually very powerful for a smash move to kill. Considering it's not charged, there's no rage, and this is just FD basically. So yeah, this is a move I would use if I think someone's gonna be landing on me with the attack. Because keep in mind with Bowser Jr., you notice a lot of attacks are disjointed, which means he can challenge a lot of attacks. That's something that you should keep in mind with disjointed characters is when you have disjoints, that means a lot of times you think you're supposed to throw an attack. You can throw your attack, your hitbox, and it will often beat them just because they're throwing out a hitbox along with the hitbox. And then the fact that a lot of his moves also multi-hit like that, this, means even a lot of disjointed moves will lose just because the first hits were traded and then the next 2 or 3 hits will still come out because of nature being multi-hit. So yeah, I'd use this move just when I think someone's in air coming down above me, where I can like chase someone. Like I read someone landing, I just up smash them as they go land. because you can do up smash, up dash. So overall, all those kill moves are good, have different uses. As more like a spacing tool, I think someone's gonna run at me, I do this. Someone's on the ledge, trying to grab it, I do that. If someone's kind of approaching from like the air, from an angle, I can't up smash them, I do F smash. Because it's multi-hit, it'll beat, and this turn it'll beat a lot of moves, which means I can just throw it out kind of willy-nilly. Can't really be punished too hard, maybe like a grab, a dash attack. Down smash, if I read someone trying to come into me, I use it. Kind of slow starts, I can't challenge things with it that well. Ending leg is pretty bad as well, so it's more if I read someone or react really well. And up smash is the anti-air move, simply, or the catching land moves. On to next set of moves is going to be aerials, so forward air. Fast aerial, actually very fast. Once again, it's distorted, it has a good amount of range. Very fast. I can move very freely with it. Let's see. It has a lot of landing leg, if not auto-cancelled, which means if you do it, basically there's certain timings where at the end of a move, if you land, like you'll land just as hitbox is ending your any leg. But if you land while the hitbox is out, as so. So like it takes very long to have a jab come out, that can be punished with a lot of things. But if I do this move as I short hop, there's no leg, and I still have the hitboxes. And it looks like the hitboxes, yep. And I can still hit someone on the ground with this while getting the auto cancel window, which is really nice. I can use it to retreat, I can use it to approach because I can land with like no leg and just go landing, grab, jab, just shield, roll, anything. So that looks like a very good aerial spacing move. In fact, this disjoint means I can use it to challenge other aerials and most likely come out on top. It does 11 damage on the first hit. Oops, I made F smash there. They're showing up how for that move though. Yeah, there's 11 damage on the first hit. Has a lot of knockback. That probably would also, if someone's off stage, kill him. Let's see if I can get Mario in a position off stage to kill him. Yep. Yeah, definitely a very solid move. One of his bread and butter moves for sure. Once again, I can use it with the auto cancel window like so. Actually, that wasn't it. Like that. I can shoot with it, approach with it. Definitely a move I want to use a lot. Oh wow, so now I was learning jab kills. I keep them either near the edge, or even someone's high percent, I can use jab as a killing move. So yeah, forward air, a move that I can use as edge guarding, I can use for aerial spacing, challenge other moves, retreat, or approach with, a little bit of everything. What back air? Once again, it has a lot of landing leg. If I don't time it right, so I get the auto cancel. So it's one big hit. It looks like it has more range than forward air by a significant margin. But it's a single powerful hit, 14 damage, knocking them all the way off stage from the middle of the stage at 90. Looks like it has a weak hitbox at the start of it though, or maybe that's... Oh no, near Bowser Jr. himself has a weak hitbox, meaning you want to space it towards the edge, which is what you should do with aerials anyway. It's similar to forward air, it has an auto cancel window, which means I can use it to space. This is something I want to use if I'm trying to fiend for the kill a little bit. If I want to get a little bit more damage racked up. Definitely know the spacing move, but between forward air and back air, I think back air is more of if I know I'm going to hit someone or if I need that a little bit of extra range, I would use this more. Because keep in mind, it also doesn't go as low to the ground as forward air. So yeah, just my thoughts on how the character approaches would be that. Now, down air. Oh, that's a lot of landing. Like, it seems to be multi-hit. Multi-hit. It doesn't seem to spike. Let's test on jumping opponents, see if it's spike or not. Nope, that sends them upwards. It says that forever, which means if someone's air dodging in, or maybe I just want to catch someone as they're moving in the air, I can do that. But this is definitely looking like a move that's situational because it has landing lag. And this is from a full up. This is immediately full hop down air. Okay, if I immediately full hop down air, I don't have landing lag at all. But if like I do a down air while I'm even at the height of my jump, lots of landing lag. I double jump. Alright, landing leg. But I can't use this as an approach. I can't use this as a mix-up really, because if someone shields this, I'll definitely be punished very hard. I want to use this if I'm high up in the air and trying to challenge someone as I'm landing, because by the time I land, the hitbox will be gone, meaning like the no landing lag. So yeah. Next move to look at is his up air. Very fast move. 10 damage. Knocks him pretty far. Actually would probably kill at like 150 or so. Yeah. Very low cooldown. Very fast. Has a nice hitbox. Look at it. It goes behind Bowser Jr. a little bit and then in front of him a little bit. So in theory, HP. Yep. Okay, so this is definitely one of his main juggling moves, I'd say. Just based on how fast it is, the angle it goes at, the fact it goes right above him, the speed. I'm sure at lower percents it might even combo into itself. Let's try it like 30, might combo. It doesn't really combo to himself, but it might combo into forward air or something. Combo to Nair. Not combo, but it still gives me follow-ups, which is pretty close to combo, and it's hard to avoid them sometimes. Actually, maybe up air into Nair. Okay, so yeah, follow-ups, it'd be hard to avoid that. I might just be able to do up air into up air. Oh, there we go, duh. So yeah, definitely a combo move, definitely a damage dealer. So, Bowser Jr., based on what I can tell, it looks like that might be his main way to deal damage, but let's check his other moves out first. Neutral air. Okay, this looks like something I'd use if I don't know where someone is in front or behind me in the air, but I knew they could be next to me. I use this move. Not much damage. 5 hit. It looks like it's a weak hitbox. Yeah, that's 6. Not much range. Landing leg is kind of bad actually. It's actually a decent amount of landing leg, but not too much. Get like a shield grab or something, or even just dash grab if I whiff this. But fast startup. This is probably the best move, like when someone's really close to Bowser Jr. because it's fast startup. It stays out for quite a while, which means they'll catch air dodges. Covers both sides, which once again catches air dodges into you. It's still disjointed because that's how Bowser Jr. works. It just seems like all stuff is disjointed, so I know I can challenge stuff. And yeah, this is definitely a move I use similarly to my jab on the ground. Where I just use it when someone's close by and I need a quick move to hit him. Okay. So that's the basics of his A moves. Oh, forgot one other move. Dash attack. Okay, 11 damage. Not too bad for a dash attack. That's actually pretty good, like, end lag. It starts up right away. The hitbox stays up for quite a while, meaning it will beat spot dodges. Combos into self damage. It doesn't. It seems like it has some decent knockback actually. Let's see at 100 how far Mario gets sent. Okay, see some knockback. I won't be killing anytime soon, but it'll be putting someone in position to do this if I can hit it properly. It's not bad. Oh, what? They escape? It looks like maybe it's a spacing where they just fall out of it. They can do this as a setup for forward air, kill. Okay, so I can lead into some kill moves. I'm assuming on shield it'll cross someone up, as most dash attacks in this game do cross up if you do it close enough to someone's shield. And with its cooldown, it's actually pretty nice. You can throw at this and then forward tilt. Okay. Next are his B moves. Up projectile that's slow moving. Let's see the cooldown on it. That's actually very low cooldown. So I can follow up with something. It seems to fall, so I can do it from the air. Try follow up as well. Yep. Let's see if I hit someone directly with the projectile. 7 damage. I can also charge it, which makes it seem to go fly farther and faster. More knockback and damage as well. It will kill when it's really charged. I'm not sure what beat other projectiles, but considering it's physical, it probably would, because energy projectiles like Mario's fireballs should just lose flat out to physical projectiles that are big and bulky. I can see it's being used to catch landings, rolls, or even just people trying to throw attacks out. So that's pretty nice. If someone's off stage, I can try angling this and aiming it using the drop. So it seems like a projectile you can use for a little bit of everything. Just as a projectile can move, interrupt other moves, stop approaches, to apply pressure when you follow up with other things, to stop landings, punch people off stage, all that stuff. So a decent move. What about his side B? This is Sonic's spin dash basically. You can use it, you can jump in, jump out of it. So you can do like, let's put a lower percent so it works. It looks like you can jump out and do an aerial, so yep, you can combo what's up there. It seems like a move that's kind of slow though, reactable. Like if someone shields, you might want to do something like this. Okay, you want to like do this maybe. Just use this as more of a mobility tool, maybe pressure someone's shield, but the ability's not it's nice. You can do the air as well, it looks like. Looks like you can also end it with some like, yeah, you can end it with that. Nice amount of knockback, could probably kill at higher percents. A lot of cooldown though, definitely. I'm sure someone could shield that and just punish you easily. Someone could probably shield this part as well, and the area is still the same properties as before. You can speed this up though, to mix up someone's timing. This is a move I'd use to catch roll dodgers or people air dodging away from me. To catch rolls, people air dodging away from me. Move I just wanted to mix someone up with, and to throw out like a jab or something. I really want to punish them for throwing out that jab. If someone isn't familiar with the move yet, I might just be able to throw it out as pressure on their shield or something. I don't know how. It looks like you can jump cancel pretty easily, so meaning if someone shields the initial dash, probably just do an aerial or something. Okay. So what else is there? Let's cover that. Then there's his recovery. Now I know if you hit him as recovery, he can't get back, so it's got something to keep in mind, but okay, so it looks like it goes quite a bit of distance, yeah. So you might be able to recover from really far. Double jump down here. Oh yeah, I can recover from super low and far. The travel speed is kind of slow for a recovery. A lot of people could just spike it, so something key about recovery like this is you're going to want to mix up the timing and spacing of it. Maybe want to do it from far away one time, then do it from underneath the stage next time. Maybe even land on top of the stage. So like your recovery pretty linear. In fact, you can attack out of it though. Can you attack out of it into a red ledge? Not if you do it at the ledge. You cannot grab the ledge and move the attacks. You have to keep that in mind if you want to attack someone out of it. On stage it leaves you vulnerable, but you might be able to use it as like a gimmicky way to set up a kill. You do the FB into someone and then hit him with that. So that's an okay recovery. Requires some skill to use. A bit risky as a kill move or even a damaging move, but I can see it be used to reach someone's anything. So yeah, and then what about his down B? Oh, it's a projectile. I can pick it up as an item. I can throw it out and it looks like it just walks around. It explodes after a bit of time. If it touches someone, I'm guessing the only opponents, comes in contact with anyone, it seems like it would just hit him away. And probably follow up if I know it's gonna hit someone. So like I know it's gonna come and hit him. Oops. Yep, okay, so you can use that as pressure because you can throw this out and then just run around. The opponent has to deal with that as well as Dabuz use other stuff. Okay, so that's like probably a bread and butter move for him. And yeah. Keep on picking up his item, works really well. You can pick up an item after it hits someone. And items, I'll talk about in another video, but items are really good. Okay, I think that's... Oh, then his grabs, finally. Let's see if there's anything that combos for... Well, combos first. Oh yeah, his grab itself, okay. Lots of range. Pretty slow start because I'm assuming it's when the claw closes is actually when the grab comes out. Meaning it's sort of like, it's a mix between a regular grab and a tether in terms of speed. The cooldown is not too bad actually. I'm sure if someone spot dodges they can grab you, but you have to be ready for the grab for sure. I like how his jab just interrupts things. Pivot grabbing is actually, that's a lot of range. Look at that. Look at this range. Mario's at the ledge and I'm here and that's reaching. I don't think regular grab goes that far. No, regular grab's not too much range. Not the best grab for sure. Not an awful grab. And certainly not a great grab. Let's see how his combos are. His grabs himself. Okay. 8 damage. At 24% since we 2-part of a combo. Probably not really a combo move. Nah. Maybe there's something out of it, but it doesn't seem like a bread by the combo move. Forward throw definitely doesn't combo. Sends him decent distance away. 9 damage. Back throw. 12 damage. Doesn't combo, but with back throw. Sends him behind him, which is pretty nice. That looks like a combo throw though. Throw someone up. Even if not combo throw, it puts him in a position that he can follow up on them. So at low percentage, probably his bread and butter move. So yeah, his grabs don't seem damaging except for back throw. Don't seem like great combo throws. So his grab game is probably not that good. Below the kill throws, maybe something kills. The kill throws, you have to generally get to pretty high percents without rage, so I'm going to say 150. If you can kill 150 with these throws, it's pretty good for killing. All things considered. 150 doesn't kill. Kind of got close, maybe with the rage it would kill, but certainly not. Kill throw. That sounds like pretty far actually. I do that near a ledge, someone might die. Yeah, see that barely kills Mario. Some knockback might be the same thing near a ledge. Mario might die here. Nah, not really. What about forward throw? No. So that wasn't even close to killing. 150. Okay, so Bowser Jr.'s grab game doesn't seem that great. It seems like back throws can be the bread and butter throw, mid percents for damage because it does the most, and it can kill as well. It does pummel. 2 damage per pummel. Pretty fast pummel actually. A non-Magic Mario I can get 17 on, which is actually pretty high, considering I do 2 damage per pummel. Okay, so now that I look through all the characters' moves and kind of got an idea of all the properties of them. Next thing I want to do is think about what would this character want to do with these moves? How do these moves work in tandem for this character? And the thing that sticks out to me most is a lot of them are fast and have low cooldown, have decent range, and have disjoints, and they'll do decent damage. I mean, 8 damage on this, 11 on this, well, 6 of the weak hit break. Yeah, all his moves seem to have decent damage. He seems to have a very strong game when it comes to just spacing. He has a lot of moves that would just like, if you want to pull your opponents out, you want to pressure them, you can do it from a safe distance. You can do it really safely. You have a lot of mix-ups with your spacing as well. Your spacing moves. Have some decent follow-ups. So, right there, I think that's like the main thing this character's going to have. Is just going to space things out and be really safe with his attacks. And then he doesn't have much speed. His grab game and his dash attack are both not particularly great. I mean, I don't think his pressure would be amazing. Like, I'm not going to be wanting to run on someone just grabbing them a lot and going for dash attacks. He's not getting much reward out of either of those, unlike characters such as Fox, who get a lot of reward out of dash attack or grabs. Meaning, this character might be even played more as a defensive character or stage control, because then I look at moves like this, and notice he has this move, he can follow up on that with a lot of things, he can also follow up on this move with a lot of things, he can do something like charge the cannonball into that and just apply a lot of pressure. So he looks like a character who really, not too fast, not too slow. His main strength is going to be safely applying pressure once he gets close to the opponent and having ways to close that gap, get close. But really just trying to wait for opponents and force mistakes instead of making these hard mix-ups. Seems like he wants to throw opponents in the air because he has a lot of good air moves. He'll definitely challenge people in the air and juggle them well. And he also kills pretty early. Yeah, his smash moves are definitely good kill moves. From what I can tell, his off-stage game ability against people would be pretty nice. Gets a lot of reward for punishing people if he reads them because he kills so well. His up B, his F smash, actually all his smashes. His back air is pretty strong. It sets him up for kills. So yeah, when I look at this character, I look at all the moves, and I look at his strength and his weaknesses. I can tell his strength is definitely defensive play, stage control, juggling, and mobility. Quite honestly, not mix-up mobility, not consistent mobility, but when I'm being juggled, I can just do this to get away. Even up B if someone's trying to chase me too hard. He's small, so he's tricky to catch. Mobility, spacing. Overall character that's fit for someone who doesn't mind kind of drawn out battles, likes a bit more of a technical play. I can see. So, how do I apply this? Actually, how to play him now? Is another question. How do I actually understand my character now and understand his traits? Well, I make a game plan with that. Well, my game plan, for example, with this character would be using forward tilt and down tilt as mix-ups on the ground with space. Using this to cover my options if people try punishing me or I get very close to someone. Trying to bait moves out, F smash them when I read something. Down smash people who might be aggressive towards me. Yeah, use these as like my 3 primary ground moves. Use this as like just a way to get around while moving in the air, jumping a lot. I don't want to get too aggressive with this move because I'm sure like, yeah, it's super laggy. The lingering hitbox is really nice. And I can just really keep control of the stage, and once I get control I can start applying pressure, so I'm trying to land with all this stuff going on. Might be really annoying. Can anti-air them with that, so yeah, my game plan is just wall people out, establish stage control, and just keep the stage under my position. I don't want to be too aggressive at all because he doesn't have good aggressive options, he doesn't have mix-ups. And yeah, basic idea. Just forward airs, F tilts, down tilts, jabs. Grabs as like an occasional mix-up, dash attack as an occasional mix-up. F smashes, hold smashes as occasional mix-up, situational moves. Use my projectiles quite a bit as I'm moving across the stage. I don't want to get cornered. Like, probably one of his weaknesses is going to be getting cornered because his moves may have good range and speed. But he doesn't really have anything that he's going to want. He's going to want stage control. He's going to want to be able to throw out his stuff and really use it safely and really get the pressure going. He can't do it in the corner, so I'm not going to be running around with him much. I'm not going to be playing defensively. I'm just going to be aggressively moving up the stage, keep my opponent at bay. So that's the basics. That's how someone would want to look at a character they're really trying to learn and take the time to pick apart their moves and pick apart their strengths and weaknesses. Now a little bit more advanced than that is looking at something like their weight or their actual killing power. Like Bowser Jr. is also a heavy character. I can notice by look up online he's the 7th heaviest in the game, I believe, which means combined with the fact that he has disjoints, he can afford lots of trades, he can afford to take risks and maneuvers that are risky just because even if he makes like an even trade, even a slightly disadvantaged trade for percent-wise, he'll live so much longer than his opponents and take advantage of rage so well. So now I'm doing this, and knowing all this stuff, I start beating at people. I start poking them with F tilts a lot, I start countering their approaches with jabs and F smashes, I start killing them pretty early and living on that time. I'm hard to juggle because my side B, I juggle them and do damage with my up B and my forward air. I gimp people with my forward air, my back air. And yeah, I start beating people, I have a pretty good job. All my friends having trouble beating people in full glory mode, but then I start running into certain issues. So this character, the issue might be is I have trouble dealing with opponents like Sheik or Marth who have very strong air approaches that challenge mine or just outright beat it. I don't know how to deal with it. Sheik's forward air is beating my fair. It's beating my F tilt. F smashing it's too risky and punishable. I'm trouble with up tilt. So I start thinking then, how do I challenge that? This is where it really has to become a point of understanding your characters, understanding how to get past the weaknesses of Sheik using forward air or Marth out space and start forward air. So maybe I start looking at my mobility options to see what else I can use to get around forward air and stuff. Shield grab is slow, so I can't really shield grab that well unless it's in space. His roll is pretty bad actually, so I can't reuse this to get around. Spot dodges and air dodges are the same as before, nothing special. But I start realizing I'm going to be challenged something by like pivoting away F tilt. Like I think Marth's gonna fair, he's gonna fair. I dash away and F tilt, bait to move out and punish them on their landing. Or I even try F smashing my angled up. Maybe I can even side beat into them and use that and just beat their attack or even trade with it outright. I start setting these up and I run away. Like I shoot this, run away. I pick it up as an item, and so if someone tries to approach me farther, I jump away and throw this item at them and they beat him because they threw an aerial out and just kept an item I threw. So yeah, that problem starts being solved. I can start beating people who apply that pressure. And I learn more about the character, and that's at this point, I feel like I have a solid understanding of my character. I have an understanding of their strengths and weaknesses. Maybe I come across someone who knows how to give my character. A Sheik just forward airs, Pikachu just starts forwarding me off stage, thunder jolting me and making me lose my recovery. So I thought to think about other things. I look online, what options I have off stage, and I find out, look online, that off stage, I can jump out of my side B like this. Oops, that's not it. Like I look online, I have no more jumps left. I can jump out of my side B regardless and cover a lot more space instead of going side B into something up being and gimped from someone with a spike. I do this, jump out of that, and I get back to the stage for easily. And so yeah, look at that and understand more about my character now and understand maybe, since now I know I can double jump off stage and then have a side B jump, I realize maybe I can go out really deep with my moves. And so make it back, yeah, so I can even pressure more, and I understand more about the limits of my character. More I understand that his offstage game, his gimping game is really vital to his play. I start thinking, hey look, maybe I can do things like dropping these bombs on people when they're recovering. And yeah, see if I can get this properly. So I can do that, and then I hit some jump, and he's easier to get my time right. And at the end of this time, after this time to go through characters' moves, figure out what is good, what isn't, get an idea of how to play him, I feel pretty confident in my character and my ability to use him and just figure things out. And now, this is, I wouldn't cause about Bowser Jr., a guide to Bowser Jr., I mean. This is just an example of how to look at a character and go through their moves and really understand a character and the thought process behind finding a character you like and bringing them to the next level and starting to develop a metagame with them, starting to develop strategies with them instead of just mashing buttons and kind of just winning because you mash buttons and people don't know how to deal with it, or you just find that one or two good moves. Because when you fight people who are good and know their character, that obviously won't work. You obviously need a strategy to fight people who know what they're doing with their character and they've developed their strategy. And this is kind of how you go about doing that. And then how you go about adapting to the other strategies as well. And yeah, one thing to keep in mind is that you want to look online for strategies and stuff. Like I said, I've looked online at how you can do side B in the air as a third jump. You just want to like look out for things like you're having trouble, you ask people online. But you want to start first with the basics of how do you even play your character. And that's the most fundamental thing, is your character. If you don't know what your character does, you have no way. You don't know what your character's options are, you have no way to actually learn. and advance your character. Now, my next video will probably be on the fundamentals of spacing, fundamentals of footsies, how to know the ranging moves and use it to advantage. It will be much shorter than this, I promise. This video will potentially be the longest video I make for a long time because there's so much to go over when you have to use going over an entire character's moveset as an example of how to learn a character and figure them out, pick them up. And yeah, from now on, these videos would be a lot more bite-sized and easier to take in. But I hope you learned something. I hope maybe if you try to pick up that new character, you don't know how to do it. You get an idea of how to approach it and how to really learn the character and pick him up. With that, I'm out.